rendezvous, docking, and operating combined spacecraft was a key element of the Apollo strategy. We want to prove that ability on Gemini 8. Our orbit was primarily over ocean areas, out of range of flight controllers and tracking stations. We were on our own.
Roger, we understand. Thanks, Jim.
I'm not hearing thrusters fire. Let's go to ACS off, nose power on.
We're at a spin. Let's see it, Gina. Send command 400, undock now. It's actually getting worse. Throw the system off.
We have serious problems here. We already filed left-hand remote at the present time.
The hand control is locked up. We can't turn anything on.
Kanye can say he may have a stuck command controller.
That's perfectly.
Roger, what about the Gina?
He says he is separated from the Agena and he's in a roll and he can't stop it.
Primary engine control system. It might just give us the correction we need.
So I understand he's used all the other skill.
His brake pressure is down and short is on braking and clutch.
Okay, let's work on one axis at a time here. Much better.
We're regaining control of the spacecraft slowly. In RCS direct.
Okay, well, I keep that.
We're coming in for dash 3.
I'd like to argue with him, but I don't know if we can. Command, we will prep for emergency landing at 7-3.
Gemini 8, I have some rescue cavalry. Mesa. 3 hours after splash.
The space program was just starting, and when they put out their criteria for the type people they wanted, I seem to have all the qualifications that they were looking for. My combat experience in the Marine Corps in the Pacific was a factor. The Marines were being tossed into some of the toughest combat in the early World War II, and then went back out in the Korean War. One of the people who had worked under stress and duress and had come through okay.
John Glenn, along with Marine, is not good.
Strike leader to flank, still a couple more targets left. I'm taking another pass.
Not a good idea, Major Glenn. It's gonna be a flashback.
Again. Our fellow Marines need us to get this done. I'm going in.
Roger that.
Going low. Ahead. Still have control. Firing. And on.
Good hit. There's not much left of your tail section.
Roger that. Let's see if I can make it back to base.
Welcome to the Air Force, Major Glenn. What do you think about that new F-86 Sabre jet?
Well, I think we're about to find out. Ask me again after we take out these things.
Roger that.
You have to remember my time of growing up in the 1930s. The people of the past, the barnstormers, and the people that did their early triumphs in aviation, and one of them, of course, was Charles Lindbergh. They asked me if I would sort of escort Lindbergh down on the beach watching for the launch of Apollo 11.
We are on the threshold of space travel.
Over here. It'll be a memorable flight.
Kind of like your first flight across the Atlantic.
The flight I'll remember most is your Apollo 8. The first flight to go around the moon.
Now we're gonna land on that moon.
As I walked with my hero, looked up at that flaming candle taking off for the stars, it all came full circle. A spark of inspiration shaped my career, and my journey took me beyond my wildest dreams to places like the moon. We had just to turn that spark into a flame with the fuel of curiosity. To learn from our failures, never give up until the goal was reached. My heroes and their heroes before them were driven by this notion. So is the entire NASA team when they started this amazing journey into space. Our heroes and legends drive us into the future. Each generation inspires the next to go further into the unknown, beyond our solar system, beyond our galaxy. I can't wait to see where you will go.
Please remove your 3D glasses and watch your step as you exit the theater to your left. Please place your 3D glasses in the receptacles located outside of the theater. Enjoy your experience at Heroes and Legends, featuring the U.S. Astronaut Hall of Fame, presented by Boeing.
Oh, the Apollo.
Remember, I was born in London. It's pretty small, huh?
Oh, yeah.
For two guys to be in there.
Is that the real one?
I think it is.
Oh, wow.
It's pretty small, isn't it?
Yeah.
Two guys. Little tiny thing.
Over this side? Or?
Just this, only this is what goes into space. All this is to push it up.
Oh.
Only this is what
That's
comes
very
down.
tiny.
It's very tiny.
You think this is a real one?
I think it's one of them. There was a bunch of them. There was probably 10 of them.
Yeah, that's too tiny. For two guys, I don't think that's real.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that's real.
So that's Sigma 7.
Oh, maybe there was only one.
Or maybe that's the one.
Yeah, that's it. That one there.
And Mercury, Atlas.
Look how old that stuff is. That's 50 years old.
Mercury, Redstone.
Yeah, maybe.
It's gold, yep.
Toys.
Yeah.
Flash Gordon. That's before me even.
Mm.
I always like programs about space and aliens, things like that.
Enjoyed what I call the little early space from those short serials in the movie theater. That carried was Buck Rogers. Each time it'd come to the end and Buck was really in trouble, about to fall off the flip, so to speak, in some way. And then you'd have to go back next week to figure out how Buck survived.
I read about Buck Rogers. Rocket ships.
Right, you get the public anticipating that he should say something like, I believe that this nation, within 2 decades, should
I had one of these.
What is that?
It's a toy for children. I had that same set. I had that set right there when I was a little kid. You would build things with it. You would screw the pieces
It's
together.
like a Lego?
Yeah, before
Like
they
a
had
Lego?
Lego, but it's more. See, it's metal. I had one of those. That's how I know how to fix. I learned very well.
Woo! That's how you know how to fix.
I had that Lego set. I had that one right there.
I had Tinker Toys, Erector sets, Lincoln
That's the
Logs.
Erector set. I had Lincoln Log. I had that. I had that one.
Not get over the fact that you could build things, and I was a builder.
I built things with erector sets and logs.
I had that too.
Also
I had that
worked
too.
on taking the television set apart.
I never built one good like that, though.
I was always the kid who was interested in technology and technical things. I had a Erector set growing up, and we built projects out of the Erector set.
My mother tried buying me dolls every Christmas. They lasted about 2 days before I started playing with my brother's Erector set.
I think it's very important that we have those kind of activities for students today, because the things that inspire young students are actually doing something. You know, we call it hands-on, because that's what inspires young students.
Probably that's what got me interested in engineering. So I ended up studying engineering later. Having hands-on, I believe, is extremely important in further your knowledge of the world and how it's put together and how it operates.
Yeah.
I always encourage that with my kids, get hands-on things, chemistry sets, erector sets, tinker toys, building things. I think that's very important.
That's mission control.
Oh, yeah. The old machine controller.
1962.
Oh.
Look how old that stuff is.
That's the patch of my squadron, the Stingers that
This is why people think they look like an alien. Look, that's why you look like an alien, because if you went back in time 100 years, you would think they were an alien, because they look like that, but it's not. It's just a helmet.
With oxygen, you touch down immediately at full power. If your hook catches, which mine did, then all of a sudden you're stopped. And when you stop, you're thrown forward in your seat and pulled from back. My knees are shaking because all the adrenaline pumping. But down inside of me said, yes, this is what it's all about.
I lost an engine on a catapult stroke because on its launch off of an aircraft carrier. I think I almost passed out after landing just from the stress and the tension of having to go through that, had to come back to make that landing. And the skipper of the ship met us down there, and I think the Allen was on board that day too. And both of these guys were standing there saluting us. We're getting their airplane back on the deck.
I always liked night flights. I loved turning the lights in the cockpit off and just looking up at the stars. Thunderstorms I used to love when there were a lot of summer thunderstorms, day or night. You didn't fly into a thunderstorm, that's a good way to die doing something like that.
One time I decided, well, no problem, I'll just fly through these thunderstorms at night. Not even with the lightning flashing and all the noise and all that other business, it just scared me to death. I turned around as quick as I could, and I didn't even do any of the testing. I just thought, I need to go back. It's just too hard.
They lost communications. The astronauts should have all the information.
Attack Squad 113.
Whose jacket is that?
National Aeronautics Space Administration, manned spacecraft center. Dyke Slayton's military World War II bomber jacket. I think every one of those bombs is a flight he went and he bombed.
Oh, wow.
Those are missions he went on. That's his real jacket.
Mm.
We were on a fast track to get to Apollo. We were flying a Gemini flight every 6 weeks. Things changed when we got to Gemini 9.
I remember watching this when I was a little kid. It was big news.
Gemini 9 was my first flight. I would have done anything I was asked to do. I knew I was good enough to do it.
Gene inserted my bomber was to fly this Air Force experiment called the Astronaut Maneuver Unit.
We opened a hatch. Tom Stafford held my feet down so I wouldn't just float out. And I just got the top half of my body out. I stuck my head out into truly a different world, if you will. And then my job was to crawl hand over hand to get back to the back of the spacecraft.
First time we went in.
I had nothing really to hold on to except a couple handlebars. You're the most helpless creature in the world, on the end of a string floating in zero gravity in space.
He was huffing and puffing, and he'd having a heck of a time holding his body. He got to the end of this 25-foot tank, and then boom, he'd torque the spacecraft.
Suddenly realizing my visor was getting fogged up. My heart rate was running 140, 50, 60 at times, 170.
And then he says, Tom, my back is burning up. He had 7 layers of insulation, and right when it went through the zipper, they had ripped. He got a 2nd-degree burn from that.
That's scary.
It was a nightmare getting back in the spacecraft.
How tiny that spacecraft is. It's tiny. It's tiny.
He lost 13 pounds in 2 hours and 5 minutes.
Lost
So that
13
was a
pounds in
real
2 hours.
eye-opener. So, hey, we have to find a way to train, to do it better, how you walk in space, how you work in space.
See how little it is?
Yeah.
And so from that, the idea came up.
I watch
What about
these all the
training
time.
underwater in neutral waters? So that changed the whole
We train
game.
them
How
underwater.
do you train to walk and work in space?
Gemini 9A.
There's 2 people in there.
Oh wow.
See? There's 2 seats.
Yeah.
See how tiny that is? Wow, they're in a tiny little. That looks like the real one.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
think that's the real one.
Looks like it.
Look how little that is. That's tiny. Huh? That's tiny.
Wow.
Those not wedding. Spaceship. At the end of a rocket.
But it's not like that now, right?
Now they got the
bigger.
shuttle. It's like an airplane.
Yeah,
And
it's
you got people, a bunch of people in it.
Yeah.
The Mercury 7. I'm gonna go pee.
Okay.
Let's see what Justin's calling me about.
Cold tonight, bro.
Not any different than it was last night.
I don't know. There's fucking.
We're up where it's warmer.
Is it warm up there?
Oh, I don't know, man. 75 or whatever, 73. All right.
astronaut training experience.
What? That's called. The Mars rover.
Is that real?
I don't know. I think it is.
That's huge, huh?
Yeah.
Wow.
We're really going to Mars. Mars is far.
Pero se controla de aquí. ¿Y ese dónde está aquí? En Marte, en Mars. ¿Sabes qué tan lejos está Mars?
Want to take a picture with the space person over there?
Where? Oh, okay.
Go ahead.
We should do it. Huh?
Look at that one over there.
Yeah, I see. Okay, let's go over there.
Or you want to go in Journey to Mars, Explorers 1.
Okay, let's go.
Or you want to go into this one, Asteroid Hunter.
What's this?
That's the Mars Exploration Rover.
Oh,
That's the one that's really up there.
that's a Lego.
What?
That's a Lego. See?
Oh, yeah. That's Lego.
Lego. They put together.
Cool.
Let's go right here. Journey to Mars.
Alright.
Oh, look at me. There's a bird.
Yep.
Ignition sequence start. 3, 2, 1, ignition. We have liftoff.
That's the Earth.
International Space Station.
International Space. The
The
moon.
moon.
Next show's at 3 o'clock.
What time is it? Oh, it's a half hour. Let's go someplace ourselves.
Okay.
Or we can just wait. We're running out of time.
Oh, that's the one right there.
Bus tour. What's the bus tour?
I don't know.
You want to go in there?
Yeah, let's do it. Let's check in there. Looks like a park.
That's the space shuttle.
So is this the real one?
I think so. Ask her. She would know. I think it is. It looks like it. Ask her.
Is this the real one?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, wow. It's real.
That's the one.
¿Te acuerdas que te dije que no querían metal?
It doesn't look real, does it? It looks fake. See, this is where everything would go. It would fit in the back, it would open up, and that's where it held everything. And then these arms would go out and build the station. They build the space station. Then they had those jet suits that they did.
Wow.
This is the best of the whole place so far.
Right here, 33 missions.
Yep. Went up 33 times and landed 33 times.
33 times. Wow. Probably they're building bigger than this right now, huh?
Yeah. Probably new one. Look at that up there. This is the real one. It's pretty big, but not crazy big.
Mm-mm.
Look at it. I mean, it went into space 33 times.
Yeah. Unbelievable, huh?
Guys, this is how you know it's real. This is how you know it's real.
Hmm?
This is the food they ate.
Oh, those are the food they ate.
M&M's. Macaroni and cheese. We eat these. I have these
Chicken
kind.
with corn.
Oh, chicken and beans. It was a truck, you know?
That's the
satellite.
satellite.
Stop touching the screen.
Part of the space. And they got it moving around so we could do things.